Hi everyone, welcome back for another workout. My name is Brianna and I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. Today's workout is going to be focused on the pull pattern of movement. These movements will primarily target our shoulders, our delts and our traps in particular, as well as our biceps and our back muscles. We're also going to do some leg movements and tricep movements as well, and of course we're always going to work on core engagement, and some of our moves are plank focus. For today's workout, you're going to need a mat and a water bottle or a foam roller or even 2 equal sized soup cans or bean cans to go through some of these pull movements and add a little bit of resistance. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. We're going to start by rolling our shoulders back. Start my timer. Switch directions. We're really going to engage our shoulders today, so feel free to go slower now to really work on opening up and warming up those muscles. We're going to do some reach up, pull down. So we're going to reach up, pull down, like a lateral pull down. Two more. Last one. Now we're going to do some vertical arm swings, nice and loose. If your range of motion is not that open yet, that's okay. We're just getting started and warming up our muscles. Last one. We're going to put our arms in a T and start with some small arm circles. Switch direction. Now we're going to make them bigger. As big as you can go without overdoing it or causing injury, since we're just getting started. Reverse the direction. We're going to do some dead hang twists, so keep your body, your upper body nice and loose and just turn at the hips. We're going to do some standing hip turnouts. If you need to grab onto the wall for some balance, support, that's okay. You're going to try to bring your knees to about 90 degrees. If you don't have that range of motion today, you can go smaller. Just do what feels good for you in this moment. If you're working on balance, be sure to keep your core engaged. And it helps if you look at one point in the room, maybe on the floor. Last one. We're going to do some knee ups. So again, if you need the wall for support, that's okay. Focus on engaging your core. If you can't quite get to a 90-degree angle, just go as high as you're comfortable doing. Two more. Last one. We're going to do some calf raises. We're just getting started, so try to go slow and controlled. Should be about a 2 count up, 2 count down, up, 2, down, 2. If you are struggling with balance, you are always welcome to use the wall. Or if you have a chair, you can do that as well. And we're going to end with some body weight squats. You can go at your own pace. And if you don't have the range of movement to go all the way down to about a 90-degree angle with the floor, that's okay. Just go as low as you can. So go ahead and do 8 body squats at your own pace. If you need to sit on a chair for assistance, that's totally okay too. 7, last one, 8. Great job. If you need to get some water, go ahead, pause the video. But if not, we're gonna hop into our workout. Okay, for these next couple of moves, you are going to need a water bottle or 2 small dumbbells, 2 equal sized soup cans or cans of beans, something that you can do bicep curls and a single arm pull down as well. So the first move is going to be 2 count bicep curls. So if you're using lighter weights, we're going to slow down the movement. So it should be 2 counts up, 2 counts down. We're going to do that 8 times. Then we're going to go into a sumo squat hold, and we're going to do 8 single arm pull downs, like an overhead press or even a lateral pull down. But we're going to do that while holding a sumo squat. We'll do that 8 times, then we repeat, but for the sumo squat with the lat pull down, you're going to switch to the other side. So let's go ahead and get started. 8 2 count bicep curls. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Slow and controlled. Also be sure to engage your core, really squeeze those biceps. Doing slow and controlled increases the resistance because we're using a lighter weight. Last one, up, 2, down, 2. We're going to come into a sumo squat, so go ahead, spread your legs wide, come down. We're going to hold, put the weight that you have in one arm, and go ahead and pull up, pull back down. Or maybe it's more of a push for you, but you want to be sure to pull down while holding that squat. Almost there. 2 more. Great job. Come back to the 2 count bicep curls. We're going to do the same thing. 8 of these, slow and controlled. Engage the core. Really squeeze those biceps on the way up. Halfway there. Last one. We're going to come back into that sumo squat and do the same thing we did before, but we're going to use the other side. Go as low into the squat as you can. Slow and controlled through the pull down movement. Halfway there. 2 more. Keep your core engaged. Last one. Great job. Almost went up for an extra one. Okay, our next movement, we're going to use a similar format, but we're going to do a 2 count bent over row. Excuse me. So again, slow and controlled. When you're doing your row, you're trying to drive the weight that you're holding and your elbows really into your hips. It's not up to your back, it's into your hips. So you're going to drive towards your hips. We're going to do 8 of those slowly. It's 2 count. Then we're going to do bicep curl to neutral grip press. So 8 2 count bent over rows, 8 bicep curls to a neutral grip press. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'll turn this way so you can see my form a little better. And let's go ahead and get started. Push in, 1, 2, down, 2. Drive those elbows to your hips. Slow and controlled, especially if your weight is not that heavy. You're adding that extra resistance. Really feel your muscles engage. 3 more. That was the third one. Second to last. Last one. We're gonna switch to that bicep curl to a neutral grip shoulder press. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. We're going to do that again. 2 count row, slow and controlled. 8 of these. Halfway there. Two more. Last one. We're going into bicep curl to shoulder press. 8 of these. Slow and controlled. 4, halfway. 5. Keep your core engaged. That will help with your balance. Second to last one. Give me 1 more. Good job. Go ahead, get water if you need it, and take a quick break. Okay, for our next move, we're going to incorporate some more leg work. We're going to come into a static lunge on either side. We're going to hold our weight in the leg that's on the side of the leg that's back. So your weight is opposite from your forward leg. We're going to come into a lunge, go as low as you can because we're going to hold it. And we're going to bend slightly forward and do another lunge, but this time single arm only. So we're going to drive that elbow back to the hip, extend the arm for a tricep kickback, and then finish that row. We're going to do 8 of these, and then we're going to switch sides, all right? Go ahead, give me 8. Drive back towards the hip, extend the arm back for that kickback, finish the row. That's 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4. That's 5. We're doing 8. Almost there. My legs are shaking. Last one. Switch sides. Put that other leg forward. Put the weight in your other hand. Give me 8 more. Drive back. Extend the arm. Finish the row. You can have your hand without weight on your hip. Maybe you have it on your forward leg's quad. Try not to put pressure on that knee. Halfway there. Two more. Last one. Great job. Get some water if you need it. We're going to head into our next exercise, which we're not going to need weight for. So you can put your weight down. If you're using light dumbbells and you want to challenge yourself, you can incorporate them, but it's optional. Next, make sure you have room to extend your arms. Our next movement, we're going to do a bent over rear delt fly. If I turn this so maybe you can see it. So again, we're going to bend. You should have a little bit of a bend in your elbow. And it's like a fly, a chest fly, except we're bent over. And we're really going to work on engaging our delts, our little bit of our traps there. So we're going to do 8 of those. And then we're going to do 8 shrugs, slow and controlled. If you want to use weight, you're welcome to use weight. You can use a heavier weight if you are okay with that challenge. the rear delt flies are going to feel heavy very quickly. So if you use weight, I recommend going with a lighter weight. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 8 of each. Slow and controlled, since if you're not using weight, you really want to get that challenge. Focus on muscle engagement and good form. Halfway there. Last one. 8 shrugs. Slow and controlled, really work on engaging those muscles. 7, 8. And do the same thing again. Go back to those reverse rear delt flies. 8 more of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to our shrugs. 8 of these. 'Halfway there. 6, 7, 8. Great job. We're going to go ahead and take it to the floor, so get some water if you need to, and meet me on your mat. Our next move is a bit challenging, disclaimer. We're going to do renegade rows from a plank with our weight. So I'm going to use my water bottle. If you have dumbbells, take 1 dumbbell. You could do 2, I guess, but I would recommend using 1. And we're going to come into a plank position. The wider your feet are, the more stable your base will be. So in a plank position, we're going to take our weight and give another row. We're going to drive it back to the hips. Switch sides, okay? We're going to do that for 30 seconds. It's not easy. If you need to take a break, you can. If you can't do a plank that whole time, or even at all, you can do the same movement from a tabletop position, but focus on that row portion. Move the weight over to the other side and drive that weight back to your hips, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. 30 seconds, starts now. As many as you can, go at whatever pace is best for you. Be sure to breathe. Remember, the wider your feet, the more stable your base. Last one. Great job. Take a quick breather. We're going to do that same thing. If you need water, go ahead and take a quick sip. Try to catch your breath. We're going to do the same thing for another 30 seconds. Let's go ahead, get into position, and start. Try to keep the rest of your body as still as possible when you're doing that row. Focus on engaging your core. Almost done. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. Last one. Great job. Really great work. That's not an easy move. So if you were able to get through 30 seconds, congratulations, and you're probably stronger than you think. If you need to get a water break, you can pause the video and do that now. If you're ready for the next move, we can go ahead and get into it. We're going to start lying face down on our mat. I hope you guys can see me on the camera. So you're going to extend your legs back. Yeah. And And we're going to start with 8 Supermans, which is when we keep our legs and our feet planted on the ground. We're going to extend our arms forward and come up. We're going to do that for 8. Then on the 8th one, we're going to hold up. We're going to do 8 lat pull downs. Let's see if I can come back a little. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. 8 Supermans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold up on 8. Do that lat pull down. Keep your chest up. Halfway. 7, 8. Come on down. Good job. We're going to do that same pattern again. Take a quick break, try to catch your breath. And we're going to do the same thing. 8 Supermans, hold on 8, and then 8 pull downs. All right? Let's get it done. Last move of the workout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pull downs. Hold up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on down. Really great job. Roll back into a child's pose. Let's head into our cool down. Take some nice deep breaths here. Walk your hands over to the left. Get a nice stretch to the side. Walk your hands to the right side. Do the same thing. Okay, meet me in seated. We're going to extend one leg to the side. Raise our arms all the way up. Point our chest to our extended foot and come down. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Go as far as you can. Take that inside leg, cross it over your extended leg, and twist to the opposite direction. A nice back stretch. Look as far over your shoulder as you can. Really deepen that stretch. Extend the other leg. We're going to do the same stretches on the other side. Bring your arms up, point your chest, come down on that extended leg. Cross that other leg over your extended leg, turn to the opposite side. You can come to a kneeling position or crisscross, whichever is more comfortable. We're going to cross one arm right in front of our body. Switch to the other side. You guys did a great job in today's workout. You should be really proud of yourselves. We're going to do an overhead upper body stretch. Make sure after this workout you continue to hydrate. Go ahead and give some wrist twists. Stretch the other side. Your final wrist twist in the other direction. And that's it. Congratulations, you completed another workout. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you had a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next workout. Take care.